I was homeless and hadn't eaten anything for 3 days when I saw a sign outside a diner that said, Mega Burger Challenge, free if you finish it all, $100 if you fail. I had no money, but my empty stomach forced me to take the risk. I walked inside with shaky legs and told the owner I was there for the challenge. He immediately laughed and said, that's not for people like you. We both know you don't have $100. Feeling embarrassed, I turned around to leave, but a waiter stopped him. Frank, the sign says anyone can try. That includes him too. Frank sighed and crossed his arms. Fine. When he fails, I'll call the cops and there'll be one less beggar on the street. The waiter took me to a table and smiled. I was homeless once too. If the owner tries anything, I'll help you. A minute later, Frank brought out a huge plate with 8 burgers and a mountain of fries. The timer started counting down from 60 minutes. Frank smirked and said, don't fail or you'll regret it. My hands were shaking as I grabbed the first burger. I hadn't eaten hot food in weeks, so I quickly finished half the fries within 10 minutes. Frank stood near the counter watching me, getting more frustrated with every bite. With only 30 minutes left, I finished the fries and picked up my final burger. But suddenly, Frank walked over and said, new rule, you need to pay a $15 deposit to continue. He took the burger away and moved the plate while the timer was still running. I couldn't believe it. You can't make up rules in the middle of the challenge. I don't have $15. Frank laughed and said, I'm the owner. I do whatever I want. Pay or I'm calling the police. I checked my empty pockets and knew I had nothing. Then the same waiter came back and placed $15 in Frank's hand. He's still playing. Frank's smile disappeared instantly. Angry and embarrassed, he grabbed the money and walked away. The waiter pushed the plate back toward me, and I grabbed the last burger. With only 2 minutes left, I swallowed the final bite and completed the challenge. I stood up, walked toward Frank, and said, Mega Burger Challenge completed, and I can't believe it was free. The waiter smiled as I walked out of the diner with a full stomach for the first time in days, while Frank stood there with clenched fists, unable to stop me.